Penn State has landed Iowa State wide receiver Brett Eskildsen out of the transfer portal. Welcome into the Tengwall Film Network and another episode of Portal Profiles. Eskelson, he is going to be a true junior in 2026. And listen, I know what everybody's thinking, but trust me, Eskelson is fast. This guy in high school ran a 10.52 100-meter dash. That's like absurdly fast. There had to have been some winds behind him pushing him because that's crazy. But very crisp route runner. You're going to see that on tape. And it's clear to me that wide receiver coach Noah Pauley, who was at Iowa State with Eskelson, is obviously now going to be his coach here. He's been working with him a lot. He is very precise. Great hand fighting as a wide receiver to create a little bit of space for him, but very, very detailed. So if you guys want to look at every single transfer portal player that Penn State gets, we're going to be breaking it down here on the Tengwall Film Network. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. And it's all free, no paywall, just Tengwall. Let's roll the tape. Listen, Brett Eskildsen is about as smooth as it gets out at wide receiver. He makes it look effortless. This route right here for a long touchdown right at the beginning of the game against BYU, this was awesome. So see him out here. His cornerback starts to creep in, so he knows that he is going to get this rotation from the safety. So he's like, all right. So in my head, I'm thinking, all right, I have a lot of time and distance to try to set this safety up. I don't have a DB right over top of me. So what is Eskelson going to do? Watch, he's going to give him a little stutter. And he knows, because there's so much space between both of them, that if I give him a little bit of stutter and make him think I'm going to do something in breaking, he is going to start to try to drive on that. So if you watch, it'll stutter, and so just kind of brings this safety down in for a second, and then Eskelson's going to use that track speed. Boom, I'm out over the top. And listen, if I'm Brett Eskildsen and I'm even, I'm leaving. He is out of there. Oh my gosh, we got a speedy white guy at wide receiver, and it's amazing. This is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about him. His tape, it was some of the most fun I've had watching this tape. I told you guys that. I mean, this is really, really good stuff. So here he is right here on the outside up at the top of the screen. Just enjoy this once through. He's just a route technician. It's given me almost Lad McConkey vibes for the Chargers. But this is what we call kind of a sluggo. So he's going to slant and go this thing. And it's just great body control. The boom, and really sinks his hips on it. It doesn't take him a while to recover off of it and then get going. It's so quick, and you see it makes the DB kind of bite down. And then once again, you guys know the saying. We're going to say this all season long. If Eskelson is even, he's leaving. And that is a really, really nice touchdown and great concentration too. These are passes you're going to see all the time, by the way, from Beck. He loves to throw it up, and that's a Mauser thing too. But where he puts, that's a pretty football right there, I'll tell you what. But where he puts it, that's perfect, and he's a great tracker of the football. You don't see him miss a lot of balls that are put up for him. He is generally always going to come down with it, use the speed to get open, and then make sure he secures the catch. Fantastic touchdown right there for Eskelson. Here he is now, top of the screen. Don't press him. Don't press him. You think you got him, you don't, because we're going deep. A perfectly placed football by Rocco Becht, mind you. But he's just going to stack the receiver. He's just going to go right at him, and then, hey, we're just going to take outside release. You see that hand swipe right there? He's very technical. It's clear this is Noah Pauley's guy. Once again, here we go. You guys know the saying, guys. Come on, Eskelson, he's even. So you already know what's going to happen. Putting it up top, and just a great job tracking the football down. So let's go end zone view. Going to enjoy a little bit here. Look at that. That's a beautiful football. Just like I said, perfect tracking. Hits him right in the hands where you want it. But he's not going to drop very many footballs, and he's going to make a lot of plays like these right here. And then here he is. Oh, boy. Our boy Rocco Becht misses one. But this was absolutely beautiful by Eskelson out here. So a lot of his routes, like I said, he's great at influencing the DB. So he's going to take this inside. He makes it look like something in breaking. Hey, I'm going to run a slant and in, whatever it is, but gets the DB to fully commit. His hips, the DB's hips are fully facing inward, and does a great job with this left arm. There's nothing illegal about this. Just kind of tosses him a little bit. Left arm, throws him over, and now we're snapping back out. And what I really like too is he works instead of just working straight up where the DB can kind of catch up to him, he starts to work out a little bit here. And then, unfortunately, Beck just overthrows him just a touch. But that is really, really good mechanics and understanding how to manipulate the DB to create yourself some space. And like I said, you're going to see a ton of these go balls. They might look different each time in different releases, but you're going to see Taylor Mauser's offense. They like to throw these type of passes. And then this last great route running play right here from Eskelson, and this looks just like a normal completion, really nice route. But one thing I want you to notice is how precise he is. So he's going against this cornerback right here that's going to be in bail mode, meaning that at the snap of the ball, he just kind of gets out. And part of that's his technique, and another part of that is when you're facing Eskelson, your DB coach might say, hey, we're going to make sure you get out and don't allow anything over the top. But what I want you to notice in this route is he stems everything vertical. Everything looks like a streak until it doesn't. So hands continue to move. A lot of guys, when they're going to break a route off, when they're going to make it look like a streak and it's just a curl, they'll start to make it obvious right about here. It still looks like a streak, hands are pumping, and then just breaks it off. It's so subtle. It's so smooth. Like I said, Noah Pauley has clearly been working with this guy. He makes sure to come back to the football, helps out his quarterback. Instead of just sticking and just kind of sitting right where he turned around, he drove back to the football. He met the football at the 29-yard line and then turn upfield and go get some yards. Now, not only does Eskelson make some big-time plays, but also he knows how to help his quarterback out. If it's not a perfect pass, it's all right. He is going to make it right. This is one heck of a catch here. So he is playing right here out of the slot. And he knows, all right, I'm man on man with this DB right here. Watch the move that he's going to put on him. Ready? So he's going to stick that. Look at how he just influences. He stuck that. Boom, right there, sticks that left foot in the ground, and then we're snapping vertical. DB's in chase mode, which a lot of the times they are with Eskelson. Mr. If I'm even, I'm leaving. There's a little bit of space, and Beck puts this on his back shoulder, but he just does a great job adjusting to the football when it's up in the air. So look at from the end zone view here. Beck kind of rolls out, leaves it up, and obviously you'd like to have it over the top and, out here where he can run under it. But this is what I mean, helping your quarterback out. Not every pass is going to be perfect. Really got hands all up in the face. DB didn't even turn around, and he still finds a way to come down with this catch. Look at him. That's a man right there. That's how you know he knows how to go up and get him a football. And listen, he does it in the end zone too. Listen, this back shoulder fade, which you're going to see a lot out of this Taylor Mauser offense. This is pretty. You got press man coverage. I'm going to give him a little move at the line of scrimmage, try to create space. Always does a really good job with this inside arm, chopping the DB down. Chops it down, get off me. I'm snapping. Look, his eyes are already back to Beck. So he knows that this ball is coming out, and he knows where it's going. And this is what I like. He kept pressing vertical to try to drive the DB vertical. He knows where this ball's going. Vertical. And then, boom, I snap off at the last second and makes a great back shoulder catch. Great job there from Rocco Beck and Eskelson. Like I said, Beck may be a little bit off, but this is the separation and just football IQ. He understands, all right, this ball's going to be all the way over here. Listen, sometimes he gets a good, nice little push off from time to time. That's what good wide receivers do. They know how to do it without making it look obvious, and gets 2 feet down, and fantastic catch there from Eskelson, helping out his quarterback. One more time, here he is. Beck's going to throw a laser in there and just adjust to the football really well. It's basically kind of like a little C route, a corner route, and he snaps this in, kind of expecting, obviously, this ball to be out here. But because of where the coverage is, Beck kind of leaves this back shoulder, and he says, no problem. I'm going to adjust. I'm going to help my quarterback out, because that's what Brett Eskildsen does. It's just that easy. So this is what I mean. You kind of see, comes into the frame late, but you can see right here how he's completely working out, and he's going to turn his hips. Do you see that? Flip his hips all the way back around because he sees where the ball is coming, put pause on it, get the ball, go get some extra yards. Great job there from Eskelson. And then this last one, this is kind of what I mean, just football IQ of knowing how to help out your quarterback. So Rocco Beck gets in some trouble, steps up, delivers it here to Eskelson. But it's his patience here that I kind of want you to watch. So he is running this in route, but instead of just keep going and just run all the way flat, watch how he kind of settles right there. because he knows that he doesn't want to keep running into this linebacker. He knows, hey, if I settle right here, I got a nice cushion. I'm going to help my quarterback out, give him an outlet to throw it in, sits down into it so he can catch it and has some space where there's no defender right on top of him, and then he can turn upfield, try to get a couple extra yards. That's what I'm talking about when I mean that Brett Eskildsen helps out his quarterback and is always finding a way to get open and adjust to the football. Now, with any player, there are some deficiencies in their game. And what that is for Brett Eskildsen is that his run blocking is not so hot. So here he is up at the top of the screen. You're going to see him try to come down and just pick up this safety that's just firing down on in. And bow! Gets dropped. But what I like, watch this. He's like, oh, wow, my bell just got rung. Look at him. But he's like, all right, I'm going to get up, try to move a little bit, and you're going to see it. He's a tough son of a gun. So that leads me into this. Maybe not the best run blocker, but watch him catch this ball over the middle, get absolutely licked, and does the same thing. Just hops up, and I'm going to give the ball to the ref. He's not going to show any weakness. That's what I like about Eskelson. These are the dangerous throws. Doesn't have a problem catching it. Bang! Gets absolutely laid out. And that's what, look at the urgency to realize that's the right there. That is the, oh crap, that hurt. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm on a football field. Thousands of people are watching. Let me get up. Yep, here's the ball to the ref. I'm completely fine. I like that. He's not a diva. He's just about ball, and he's going to be able to absorb some big time hits.